Welcome
to Coffee with Janis and Karen.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Mm.
Yeah. So you have a red onion, I have a red onion, and what we're doing is pickled red onions. Now, when you told your daughter we were making these, what'd she do?
She was so excited. Yeah, she loves them. Yeah.
We have a jar in our fridge at home that I didn't make.
Yeah.
One of my daughters made. So apparently the younger generation really gets into these pickled red onions.
Yeah, she likes it on her sandwiches and
it's kind of fancy.
Yeah.
I like that. And I gotta admit, it is good.
Yeah.
But it's simple.
Mm.
Really easy. So we're going to show you how to make pickled red onions. And so this recipe called for 2 small onions, but I got some pretty big ones. So we'll end up with some leftover.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 cups of white vinegar, 2 cups of water, 1/3 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of salt. But before we get into that, we're going to thinly slice these onions.
Okay.
Here we go. So, and Janice uses the Brenda Gant kind of knife styling, and I use the chef knife. And both are correct and wonderful. My onion, I cut it in half, and then I'm going to...
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah, I'm just going to really thinly slice it long ways.
Hey, I want to see. Did you cut yours in half this way?
I did.
Oh, Karen.
Does it get to you already?
Ready.
Yeah, y'all, if we start crying, it's just, y'all know.
Have you heard that where people bite a piece of bread?
Yeah, I've tried that.
It doesn't work.
No. That's one of those things I think that...
You've got glasses that kind of
do.
protect your eyes.
When you're dealing with knives like this, I about got my finger the other day. Guess I can go and put some of this in that bowl. So once you get it sliced, you're going to kind of separate them. Now, a lot of people like to do them like in the circles, like slice the onion that way, and that's fine too.
Yeah, at the end I turn mine. Yeah, I have a mean onion, Karen.
Do you? You know, that's probably enough.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll just stick the leftover over there. Look, aren't you glad? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these and kind of separate them a little bit. We've got some. And I'm going to let you start making the vinegar part. Yeah. She couldn't see. She left some of the core on here because she was crying.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and get your saucepan.
Okay.
Can you see okay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Woo. So what first?
Are y'all's eyes hurt? Your onion was bad, Janice.
Okay. Look at my eyes.
Oh my goodness. I'm dealing with your onion now. Yeah.
Okay. So vinegar first.
Vinegar first.
And how much is that?
That's 2 cups of white vinegar.
Cups. Okay.
And then 2 cups of water.
Okay.
And then, what was it? 2 tablespoons of salt.
Okay.
It seemed like a lot, but that's what it said.
Okay.
Because, you know, pickle. And then, what is it? 1/3 cup of sugar.
1/3 cup of sugar. Okay.
Y'all, Janice sent me this. What we're going to do, I'll tell you this story here in a minute. She's going to put that on the stove, and she's going to heat it just enough to make it combine. Okay. So you don't have to, it doesn't even have to reach a boil. It just has to reach the part where, you know, that you can no longer see that there's sugar and salt in there. So it all becomes one.
Okay.
A fine marriage. Okay. But anyway, y'all, yesterday, Janice sent me, or she tagged me. She tagged me in this Facebook post to this lady who was cooking chicken, and she had dumped a whole thing of pickles down in there.
Yes, but Karen, did you read the comments?
Because she had asked, what would you change about this recipe? And the people were like, the cook.
Or the chicken. One person said everything in all caps.
Because, y'all, the chicken was bad.
It looked, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it was the lighting. I was
don't
trying to give the
know.
lady the benefit of the doubt.
Oh.
But I laughed so hard reading those people's comments.
I know. But there's a still picture before you click on the video.
Yes.
And in the still picture, she apparently had put this chicken and these pickles in a white crock pot. And it was a close-up. And there was some brown seasoning up on the side of the crock pot. Girl, I thought I was looking inside a toilet. And that people...
Oh, yeah, Karen said I thought it was a toilet.
I thought people had dumped some pickles in a nasty toilet.
Yeah.
Because it was brown up on the sides, and I thought, oh my word. But anyway, and then it just gets funnier as you go looking at the thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she dumped. So she had strips of chicken breast that looked a little rank. Now, I was giving the lady the benefit of the doubt, saying the lighting in her house was bad. But people could, and then she says, what would you change?
Yeah, she had to set it
And
up.
everybody was like, well, first of all, I wouldn't use rotten chicken, and things like
One
that.
person said, you're going to die if you eat that.
But then she dumped like a whole jar of pickles on top of it.
Yeah, whole pickles.
Because it was called dill pickle chicken.
Well, I think someone had said that Chick-fil-A brines or marinates their chicken in pickle juice.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh, I remember what one of the comments the lady said. She said, I tried this recipe and it was vile. Oh, I mean, the more comments I read, I laughed and laughed
Yeah.
so hard. So we probably won't put in our video, what do you think?
No.
Or what would you change?
Yeah. So the pan is ready, and so do we just want to pour it over there?
Yeah,
over the
do you
sink?
need okay.
I'm gonna take it to the sink,
Okay.
and we're gonna pour it over here because I don't want to mess up my hands.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pour that. You know what? This might make more than these 2 jars. We'll just see.
Okay.
Because I really packed them with onions.
Yeah.
There's that one.
It's so pretty.
It is.
Look at that.
Okay.
So while Karen's doing that, we're going to plug our aprons.
Yeah.
If anybody wants one of these aprons that says Coffee with Janis and Karen, if you want to cook with Janis and Karen, then we have these aprons for sale. We have white ones to offer, and we have the black ones.
Yes.
And they're $20 plus $5 shipping and handling.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
So this ended up being quite a lot.
Yeah.
This probably would have done 2 of the larger jars, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Because these are 2-pint jars. And then I poured the rest of the oil on the leftover onions.
Yeah, and we didn't even cut up. Hey, you want me to go ahead and cut these up? To
We
put
could.
in
We
there?
could stick that in there
Okay.
too. And then, yeah, that's a good idea. And we'll push that down.
Look how pretty that is, and
Yeah,
that took what?
it is.
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, the hardest part is the onion.
Yeah.
And making you cry.
Yeah,
And your onion was meat.
it was, and I think this is still
That's
part
still
of my
it?
onion.
But look at all the leftover we got. So these are this is a pint jar. And we did 2 pint jars because we were following the recipe. And then this is like, I don't know.
So Karen,
At
how
least
would you eat these? So would you eat these? You would eat them on a sandwich. You would eat them how?
Yeah,
What
you
else?
can eat them on
Put
a
them in a salad
Yeah. Or hamburger.
or hamburger.
Anything like that. Or just stick them out when the kids are making their plates for anything.
Yeah. Okay. So even a
And-
little side they could have.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just have it kind of stuck. Because, pickled things are really good for your gut. All right.
Okay.
So we're done with that.
Yeah, I
All we
love
got
it.
to do is refrigerate it. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been
Coffee
Coffee with Janis and Karen making pickled red onions. They're good.